Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. What the hell's going on?
Hey Taurus.
Just YouTube randomly opening videos on my phone. Wait, stop it. I can't shut it down. Why? Okay, I'm just checking that I'm on live. I'm running behind today. I had no idea that the time had got to the time that it is. As you can see, I've not dried my hair. I had a workout and I don't know what happened. I lost half an hour. I thought it was only just time to advertise this. Crazy times. Anyway, welcome to Psychic Cafe. I haven't even watched the daily, so I don't know what it's about. Hey Saskia. It's a good thing you told me about cafe. I thought it was half an hour. I thought I had half an hour left. Hey Chris. How is everybody today? I'm not ready. I've not even dried my hair. Hey Barbara. But here I am. I'm on. So yeah, I don't know what today's about. Yeah, but we were only messaging for a short time. I was messaging my friend too. I was stood in front of the fan trying to cool off after my shower. Anyway, I'm here and that's all that matters. So I don't know what the daily read is about. You're going to have to watch that for yourselves. But the card for the day is self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, they just keep on putting like capital letters randomly in these things. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in oneness, dear divine. You lose time all the time, Barbara. I know, I did a late workout, I know that. I did a balcony workout this morning, but I didn't think I had. Yeah, I don't know where the time went. I don't know where the time went at all. Anyway, I'm here. That's all good. So let's go deeper into the daily read then. Let's see. Did anyone watch the daily read? I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it's about at all. To watch it afterward. Going within. Most of the days you don't even know what day it is. I'm a bit like that at the moment. I had to think this morning, Thursday. Yeah. Having a massage this afternoon, which is going to be amazing. Tomorrow will kind of be most of the day off for me, hopefully. I've got a lot of videos to make today. And then back into the weekend half-price sale. Back into work. Life is busy. So today we've got include, go within. Yeah. It's like a restful day today, maybe. Going within. Doing what's best for us. Resting. Going within. Meditation, maybe. Meditation's been coming up a lot. Hey, Aphrodite, how are you? You've not been in for a while, Aphrodite? Yeah, meditation. This might be about situations going on in your life, maybe confronting situations and just going within, taking a step back. Grace. Oh, okay, Chris, it was about grace, was it? That's been coming up a lot, hey? So yeah, this might be about like confronting situations, anything that's going on in your life which isn't brilliant today. Just going within, taking a step backwards, going within, doing what's best for you. Yeah, getting in a state of grace. I love that. So grace, and what keeps us out of grace is negativity, isn't it? Like that's the major one, I find, is negativity keeps us out of a state of grace. So as soon as you start focusing on things that you don't like, as soon as you start like entertaining those negative people and negative things in your life and you put your focus on that, and that's what you're talking about, that's what you're dealing with problems, things like that. That takes you out of the state of grace completely. Getting in the state of grace is like, it's just this openness, and that's why meditation gets you into it so easily. So yeah, this is about, I feel like it's stuff going on, like challenges going on today. Nothing major, just taking a step back and going within. Putting yourself first, putting you getting into that state of grace first kind of thing. I think People are getting a bit bored at the moment. And when people get bored, they create drama. Have you noticed? And so there's a lot of that going around. Around here anyway. Don't know about where you are. Not a lot, but you can just see people getting a bit antsy, getting a bit bored. Find a new approach and respect. Oh, this is about relationships. Respecting each other, respecting yourself. Is that balance of respecting yourself and respecting the other person in a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship. Finding a new approach of respect. So often we are imbalanced with that. And so a lot of people that follow me are imbalanced in the way where they'll respect others more than themselves. They'll put other people first. Because that's what I've had going on in the past. Not so much now. I'm pretty good with it now, I think. I'm balanced with that. But yeah, I tend to attract people that have been through the things that I've been through. So yeah, so I was making the weekly reads for next week yesterday. And wake-up calls are big at the moment. It's going to be a great week next week. Oh my God, really, really great. Life-changing week. Hey, Ashley. Why? Why is everyone here, Ashley? Going deeper into life. Our higher selves are trying to pull us into what we really want instead of the superficial stuff. Especially in, say, if you've been trying to manifest things and it's been like money and a house and a car and things like that, and your higher self is saying, what you really want is freedom and adventure and love and community and, good times and things. Our higher selves are trying to pull us into what's really important to us. So going deeper into life, the richer things in life. That's what this lockdown is teaching us. One of the things, most people anyway, is the true richness of lives. It's not the houses and the cars and the bling. It's community and the relationships and those deeper things in life, the good times. So they get taken away from us and we really miss them. We don't miss all the superficial stuff. So they announced that the rollout of the things that are opening in Thailand starting tomorrow, which is exciting. And the things that I want: hairdresser, dentist. Dentists are not essential here in Thailand. Isn't that crazy? The dentist, the hairdresser, and massage. They're all the last things. I've got to wait another month for them. Well, I'm not waiting. I'm getting a massage this afternoon. I don't care about the rules. My body needs it. I've had 2 months without a massage and my neck is a mess. I need them once every 2 weeks at least to keep my body functioning well. So I'm getting one this afternoon. A friend organised it for me. Someone that massages him sometimes. He says she's really good. So I'm going to go around to his house and she'll massage me. And if she's good, I'll get one once a week until this whole lockdown is over and I can go back to my usual shop and get one on the beach. So going deeper into what's really important. And then when the dentist opens, I'll be going and getting a filling because I need a filling. So that's another month to wait for a filling. It's crazy. And then, hairdresser, which isn't too bad. My hair's getting really long, but that doesn't matter. Also today we've got compassion and initiate. At least we're opening up again, which is good. And the prohibition of alcohol is ending today. What the hell? I mean, as if things aren't bad enough, they'd stop us from buying alcohol on top of it. And it's like, if it's shit, let's just make it a bit shitter. I shouldn't say shit. YouTube doesn't like it when I say shit, so I've got to stop saying shit. I'd rather go through labour and birth than toothache any day. Mine's not too bad. It's just sometimes when I bite down on something, I can feel that it needs filling, So it's just every now and then I get the pain. So, compassion and initiate. Yeah, I am picking up on these energies that there could be some relationship difficulties today. People going a bit crazy. What is the noise going on out there? Power tools out at 8 o'clock in the morning. Hairdressers are open in Australia. Really? No, we can't have hairdressers here. We're having open air stuff first, so it's going to be like restaurants with distancing, any open air stuff, which we've got open air massage places here. Most of our stuff is open air here. And then in a couple of weeks' time, it's going to be enclosed shops, but low risk ones. And then at the end of the month, it's going to be the higher risk ones like massage hairdressers, close proximity. How come you've got hairdressers open? No one else does. Compassion and initiate. Yeah, relationship difficulties. That's what I'm thinking about this too. It's like whatever's going on, people are antsy, bored, creating drama, or just a bit uneasy, and so they're reacting to things. And so we've got to take a step back and go within, sort yourself out, get into that state of grace. And this is similar. It's like, have compassion for them. They're just going through it. One cloud at a time. Isn't that what they do anyway? You don't have like two people and cutting the hair like this. You mean in the shop? One person at a time in the shop. Could do that. It's only ever one person at a time in the hairdressers here anyway. We're on a small island. They only do one at once anyway. Government sees it as an essential service. Yeah, weird. It's not really, is it? You don't really need to have our hair cut. Not much balance. Barbara. So we've got to be compassionate to ourselves and to others as well, just because with what we're going through at the moment, people's reactions are off when they're stressed, you know. Get a bit more drama-y or a little bit more reactive, you know. One person in the shop is what you meant, yeah. Yeah. And so we're still waiting on seeing whether we can, because our training, our Muay Thai training is open now, waiting to see if that's going to be possible. Maybe that might be one of the mid-month openings. 3 or 4 clients, yeah, but you're in a city. You're not on a 3 kilometre by 5 kilometre tropical island. It's a bit different here. It's a little bit different here. I can go to the hairdresser. I can just turn up at the hairdressers and get like a full head of weaves, highlights, and get it cut, you know, which is like a 2-hour job. I can just walk in and get that done on this island. Very rare that there'll be anybody. Then there'll be anyone in there and I've got to wait for it. Hi, Cassie. We're good. Are you good, Cassie? So that's today. And grace, of course. Getting into a state of grace. I haven't even made my coffee. Getting in a state of grace. So grace being good times. Taurus are feeling it, aren't we? Tauruses are in the flow right now. But, you know, I think a lot of signs are getting there, especially with those weekly reads. They'll be out on Saturday night. But yeah, it's a really good week. Really good week. Really good energetic week. But yeah, Taurus is getting in a state of grace now. Things are working out. Things are really flowing. Love and money especially. But yeah, state of grace is, you know, when you're feeling really lucky and things are just working out and things are manifesting and you feel like the universe is playing with you. You're getting signs and synchronicities and serendipity, and yeah, it's a really nice state to be in. And as I said, you bring yourself out of it when you focus on any kind of negativity. When you get reactive to things, when you're focused, trying to fix things, that gets you out of that state of grace. Lots of inner work. Not so much for me at the moment. It's very little coming up. There's the usual challenges, you know, challenges of opening my heart and being brave at the moment, but not a lot of inner work for me. Not a lot of inner work. Let's do some readings for you guys. Who wants a reading? Maybe today it'll be about getting into a state of grace. I've got love, love, love in my daily cards today. I got prepare, make love. And I've got love and accept what is. Lots of love for me today, hopefully. And I'm recording love readings today, so that's perfect. Love readings. Barbara. Barbara's up first. I think I'll do them in here today. Sat outside in the rain yesterday doing the readings. It was nice. Oh, Warren's in the house. Welcome, Warren. How are you? So, Barbara, you are on track. You're on track to what you want, you know. It's like if you're moving forward, if you're on a path, you're walking forward, you just take one step at a time. You don't keep on slapping yourself and not being at the end of the path yet, you know. And so it's a journey. So everything in life is a journey. You just take it one step at a time. Don't look for the end game so much and think that it should be there already, because the end game is when it's over. You saw me yesterday, but you left. Saskia wasn't here. Get out of here. Barbara, so you wanted about a relationship. Oh. Innocence and self-love. So this relationship, yeah, it is about self-love. So when you're loving yourself, when you're putting yourself first, it'll be on. And then when you get too involved in that, it'll be off. That's why it's off and on. Because you've got to get this self-love balance. And so are you one of those people that kind of, Barbara, when you get into a relationship, you make it all about them and you get really locked in? And then it's too much for them. They want to get on with their life, and you really have got to get on with your life. And so it's off, and then you focus on yourself again, and then you start loving yourself again, and then so it's back on. It's the energies. You bring a relationship in when you're loving yourself, and it comes in, and then you stop loving yourself, and make it all about the relationship, and then it doesn't work. So you've got to get that balance, Barbara. The self-love balance, if you keep on focusing on your life, detaching from the relationship a little bit, not being so full on in it, it'll work a lot better for you. One step at a time. Nikki is asleep. I chatted with her last night. She said, now it's so late. It's like 3 a.m. for her now, this. But she's all right. You need space, he doesn't. Oh, it's the other way around then, Barbara. Yeah. So I was picking up on his energies then. Yeah, it's about his self-love then. So he's probably learning that from you, that he needs to focus on his life. You need that space, so you've got that balance. He needs to find that too. So just keep on. Keep on doing what you're doing. You see you are on track. He'll be learning that from you. And maybe you can voice that to him as well. You know, just take some time for yourself. Focus on your own life a little bit. People are more interesting when they're like that. People are more attractive when they're like that. Anyway. Yeah, love readings, Warren. Who wants one? Barbara was up first, and then Aphrodite, and then Cassie. Aphrodite. Aphrodite, you've got trust myself and empower self. I wonder if I can switch this around. Have you noticed, like, I keep on doing that to try and get it in shot and it goes out of shot? It's because it's not mirroring me. It's showing me the right way around, and your brain understands mirrors, not video reflections kind of thing. Anyway, there should be a way to switch it around. I can't see a way. Trust yourself, empower yourself, Aphrodite. This is about not only listening to your intuition above what other people tell you. This is about learning something, Aphrodite, that doesn't ring true with you, and so trust your intuition and then go with that. This is like someone's telling you something, and it's not like you think the opposite, but it's like you know a little better than that. Deep inside of you, you know a little better than that. You've got to trust that and empower yourself, as in do it that way. It's like my readings. I do them my way, you know. You can see how other people do video readings and stuff, but I do it my way. It's like you can see how other people do stuff, but do it your way. Empower yourself. Take the power in what you know inside. Does that make sense? And Aphrodite, softened and open to romance. Woo! Heart opening for Aphrodite. Opening up, letting them in. This is that kind of energy where you just smile at someone that you're interested in to let them know that you're open to advances. That's this energy. Have you got somebody coming in, Aphrodite? You're working from home today. Have you got someone you're interested in, Aphrodite? Because that's that energy. It's that very feminine, starting things off just by being open, just by smiling at them. Cassie's up next. You don't? Or maybe you will. Maybe someone will get your interest today at home, working at home. You're getting all of this advice and it doesn't really make sense for lockdown times. Cassie? You're in a period of growth at the moment. Stay in the moment, this is saying, within that growth. So just focus on whatever's being shown to you at the moment and doing that area of growth. Don't make it too big, this is what it's saying. Don't. You might think, oh yeah, this area of growth is in my health or something, and then look too far ahead and make it overwhelming for you. Just stay where you are right now, Cassie. Stay focused on the step that you're in right now, of that growth that's happening for you. Don't overwhelm yourself. And have fun with it. Believe in yourself. Yeah, you're in a period of growth, Cassie. This is good. But you can have fun with it. It doesn't have to be serious or hard work. Things are so quiet, calm, you don't need to wipe your bum. Has everyone still got a toilet paper shortage? I went out and bought a massive thing of it the other day, because I buy it once every 6 months. A big 24 roll bag. There's plenty in the shops here, but we hardly use any here because we've got bum guns. Holistic delivery, mum. Who's up next? I'm hungry. Wow, there's lots of scrolling. Okay, I did Barbara, Aphrodite, Cassie. Then we've got lots of hellos. The cat wants in, hang on. I don't let the cat in. Come on, chicken. What's up? Hey, oh, you got a present. Thank you. She brought me a butterfly. It's on the mat outside. Well, maybe it's a moth, it's brown. Chicken, come here. And Warren saw me yesterday, but no Saskia, so he left. Chris wants a relationship reading. Chris is up next. Nikki 9 doors. Okay, Chris. chicken, come here. Barbara wants to see you. I'll get her. Oh, she doesn't like being held. This is chicken. Say hello. Hello. She doesn't like being held. She likes being stroked. She doesn't like being held. She's having to wash herself now because I touched her. Prices of toilet paper. That's wrong. That's just wrong. You know, that's part of the rules here in Thailand when this lockdown started, that people aren't allowed to put the prices up. Then people aren't allowed to rip each other off here. In fact, the opposite has happened. Things have reduced in price here because businesses want to keep going, and businesses realise that a lot of people are out of work and don't have money, so prices have gone down. I love the way that Thailand has been handling this so well. She's lovely, isn't she? She's shedding at the moment now. I need to get a comb or something and borrow a comb and brush her because she's molting a lot at the moment. She's waiting for some cream by the fridge. I give her a plate of cream in the mornings. Okay, it was Chris, wasn't it? Chris. Oh. You wanted to know about love, Chris? Well, here you go. Be willing to be romantic. Be willing. This reminds me, I've got a relationship starting right now, which is very nice and very unexpected in COVID times. But he's Thai, and Thais have this very old school, traditional kind of romance thing. Courtship. It's like being a teenager again. They take things very slowly. They're very sweet. They're very sweet and innocent with the love. And the reason I'm telling you this, Chris, is that this is that kind of energy. It's being willing to be romantic, being willing to be like you were when you were a teenager again. That innocence, that romantic innocence. And taking things slowly. Sometimes we can adult a little bit too much in relationships. You know, when we've done it too many times and then we just miss all of the juicy, rich, romantic stuff out. You've been asked to get back to that innocence and that romance, Chris. Be willing to be in that energy again. Teen angst. Yeah, not the angst stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying that like teenagers are perfect, but that part of it, you know, that sweet innocence and that romantic part, that is really the beautiful part of that young love, isn't it? Teenage love, not the angst and the not, you know, I was terrible when I was a teenager in relationships. I had the romance thing good, but I was messed up back then. Yeah, overwhelming. This is like, Chris, you're trying to micromanage it that time, you know. It's like you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard, Chris. Maybe you're looking too hard, or you're trying to manifest it too hard. You're not just getting in a state of grace and letting love find you, letting the universe bring it to you. How about doing that? So you're overwhelming yourself. The way that you're going about it is overwhelming to you. Just be willing to be romantic. You can be romantic right now. You can go around with like romance in your head. And there's something that needs to change in your approach because you're overwhelming yourself with it. Doesn't need to be so hard. Who else wants a reading? She has the Maytag repairman coming. I missed that one before. I think I've got everyone that asked already, have I? Who else would like one? That's so incredibly accurate. And yeah, starting tomorrow night, I'll be doing love readings in a half price sale. Well, Soulmate twin flame readings again. A monkey. Warren, do you want a reading? Saskia, do you want a reading? Aphrodite already did you? Anyone else there? Reading tea leaves. Tea leaf reading. I have tried that many, many years ago. Couldn't do it. Someone in fact it's a friend from the island, is not here right now. He used to live at my friend's house where I'm getting the massage today. He put a comment on my YouTube channel saying that these little cards don't have many messages or something. It's like, it's not the cards, it's me. Warren and then Saskia. Oh, you're getting guidance coming through judgment. This is about discernment. This isn't big things. This is not like you've suddenly becoming really judgmental about a subset of humanity and getting guidance through that. It's not like that. It's just little judgments, and your higher self is asking you to listen to that. Being very bangy today over there. Your higher self is asking you to notice that, Warren. This is like, I don't like that thing very much. I prefer this instead. It's that kind of judgments. You've been asked to listen to that to make choices for yourself. Instead of just putting up with things, or worse still, trying to make yourself be grateful and happy for things that you don't really like that much. This is fine-tuning, allowing things to be better for you. So listen to the judgment, don't ignore the judgment. Judgment is good sometimes. When it's big judgments and trying to throw people under buses and stuff just for being themselves, that's not a good kind of judgment. But small judgments are good. It fine-tunes us, it gets us on our life path, it gets us choosing better for ourselves. You know? And if you don't do that, then you end up just staying in relationships and staying in jobs and staying in situations that aren't that good for you and never choosing better for yourself. It's about people, Warren. So, Warren, can you kind of keep yourself around people that you don't like that much, convincing yourself that you do like them and you're just sticking around them? I'm not talking about like people that you're actually hanging around and like even on social media or something. Will you keep people in your circle even when they're not really like you and you don't really like them that much? You wouldn't choose to be around them, but you just keep them there. You just kind of put up with them rather than listening to your guidance. You know what I mean? I don't do that on social media. I get rid of people real quick. If they're just posting stuff that I'm not interested in and I don't like, I get rid of them. You don't need to keep them around. And when you do that, when you listen to that judgment that you've got and just get rid of them, you get new mystery connections in, new people, better people for you. Yeah, get rid of the morons and let good people in. You know, and sometimes we, and I have this problem too, is I can see the best in people and I can see people's potential. I can see why people are like they are. And that, just having that awareness sometimes can make me keep people that just aren't for me in my life, and I don't need to. You know what I mean? Just because you can see why someone got to be the moron that they are doesn't mean that you should keep them in your life. There you go. Saskia. And yeah, this card just jumped out at me again, this self-acceptance. Because that's what it's about, isn't it? When we can accept ourselves, that we are who we are and we've got our awareness and stuff, then we can get rid of those people that aren't brilliant for us. Don't need to. And it's kind of, we don't need to have them in our lives. And sometimes it's kind of, what's the word? Arrogant if we think that we should be in our lives. Do you know what I mean? That we have some kind of beneficial effect on them. Because if there's judgment inside of us, we don't. And this is saying like, judgment is a bad thing, don't do it. This is saying, judgment is a good thing. Accept yourself and listen to it. So Saska, hey Joao, how are you? Saska, like a good enema. I've never had a good enema. I've never had a bad enema either. I've never had an enema. Saska, being with nature and things going well, getting this peace of mind through nature, getting out into nature. So if you've got any unrest going on in your life at the moment, Saska, or anything that you're not happy about, this is saying that getting out into nature will just make you feel like things are going well again. Let nature help you. Oh, a drop shipping business. I thought about getting into that with some of my stuff years ago. Didn't do it in the end. And Saska, yeah, being at peace, listen to your mind when it's not at peace with things, when you're not at peace. When your mind isn't at peace, that's when you're keeping yourself out of grace. So what is it you're focused on that's making you feel unrest? You're keeping yourself out of the state of grace by doing that. So really listen to your mind and what it's doing, and listen to your emotions and what they're doing. You're doing it to yourself, Saska. And so let nature help you to get out of that. But yeah, notice what is causing unrest within you, because you're keeping yourself out of the state of grace. Live in nature. Nice. It's good. I went in the pool the other day when it was raining. It was beautiful. I just sat there in the pool with all the raindrops falling on the water, and it was so nice. Aphrodite must be good because they're still friends. We're all still good. But if Saska stops showing up now, if Warren stops showing up, we'll know that we're the morons. We're the morons that Warren's going to get rid of. Drop shipping. Drop shipping as in selling other people's stuff? Or what? Selling your own stuff through drop shipping? It's quite... Well, it's like my books. I decided to self-publish my books and just have them Amazon, print to order, and Kindle, because I don't have to touch it then. It's great. And drop shipping's got that great. It's very enticing being able to have a business where you don't have to touch anything. Anyway, let's see. Interesting. Joya, yeah, good times. This seems like a decision. As I just said, to me, drop shipping has got that element of being able to set something off and let it go. And that frees you up to have some fun. I can see that. I can see the energy in that drop shipping thing. And yeah, so if you're making a decision, Joey, so that you can be freed up to have a good time, and that idea has come from that, then yes, it's a good idea. Ask yourself, Joel, where did that idea come from, right? That's what this is saying. Were you in meditation and feeling really good and then you had that idea? Or did it come from somewhere else? You're analysing. You see, when we analyse, that tends to come from the ego mind, so that tends to be trying to resolve a problem, or our minds don't come up with the best solutions. When we're in meditation, we get the best solutions from our higher selves. That's the magic stuff. That's the... Yeah, so I wouldn't trust ego mind decisions like that, analysing decisions. You don't... it's okay. You'll get some stuff from it, but it's not the magical stuff. If you get an idea in meditation, or when you've just woken up in the morning or in a dream, that is going to work really, really well. That's come from your higher self. But if you're analyzing and trying to figure out a way to make money and you're all in your head, that's coming from your ego. That's coming from trying to fix a problem. You're not going to get great results from that. So, yeah. I still think there's something in it, Joya, because I feel the energy of that drop shipping thing. It's kind of on the way. And so it could be that you are learning about something and then down the line, so do this drop shipping thing, try it out, you might get some limited success from that, or some amount of success from that, and then down the line you'll have this idea coming out of meditation, and then you'll have the pieces, the drop shipping piece and this other piece and whatever, and you'll be able to put it all together. So create it. This is saying yes. But just be aware of it. It's not going to be that magical thing because it didn't come from your higher self. It kind of come from your higher self, but it's come from your analytical mind more. Yeah, it feels like what you want. It's on the path. It's on the path for sure, but it's not that magical thing. It's not that magical thing. Warren, we're all good, huh? We're not idiots. Well, we are idiots, but we're not. We're acceptable idiots. Good kind of idiots. Good kind of idiots. You dropped an 8 ball. If he or she is drop shipping coconut oil or something like that, it's slippery. Drop shipping. I can't remember what I was going to do it for. But there's also the drop shipping that you can do. You can start selling other people's stuff online, like electrical goods from China or whatever. You can do that. And then just get them to fulfill it. Can't you? If you can advertise better than they're doing it, you can do like a drop shipping business, say on Amazon or something, or eBay or something. It's interesting. Oh, there's so many possibilities for abundance. So many in the online world. And sometimes it's about how easy you'll make it for yourself, Just the beginning. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, Joya. Just the beginning. Just the beginning of ease. It is just the beginning of ease. It's like me and my business. Like many years ago, I was creating programs and things, and I was doing the launches and stuff, like product launch formula and all this. I did a lot of business courses, and none of it worked for me, not in any big kind of way. But then I was chatting to, there's a couple that are living here that have online businesses as well, and they do launches and stuff, and it's very different than my kind of business. But we were talking about launches because they've got upcoming launches, and I was telling them about my videos now and how they're mini launches, and just talking to them about it, I realized that all of that stuff that I did, all of that business learning that I did, it is actually going into my videos. They are mini launches, and just talking to them about it made me realize that. And so it's like, oh, that stuff, and I spent a lot of money on it. In fact, the money that I'm paying off my credit card right now is for that course years ago, because it was very expensive to do it, and I thought it was a big waste of money, and now I'm seeing that it's not a big waste of money because I'm using it. So sometimes these things that we learn get used in the future. That's what I'm trying to say. Just the beginning. And it's often the beginning. We've got to be aware of these things, right? We've got to be aware of these things as well. Like drop shipping, I became aware of it, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, more, and had no need to use it. I was wondering how I could use it at the time. Had no need to use it, and I've opted for using things like Redbubble, Amazon, Kindle for my products. All print to order kind of stuff, rather than drop shipping. So drop shipping, if people don't know, drop shipping is where a warehouse will kind of sort your orders out. So you give them stock, then you sell your stuff and you just send the orders through to them, and then they fulfill it. I had, so some of my programs were available in CD form. I had like a drop shipping thing in Infusion. I used to use Infusionsoft, which was extremely expensive. I can't believe I used to pay so much for that when I had so few customers. I was pretty much paying to work, paying to deliver things for people that the money that was coming in my business wasn't even covering the cost of that. But yeah, they had a drop shipping thing, so the programs that I'd send them out in CD form as well, so it wasn't just downloads. It's interesting, all of that stuff. But it can be even easier than that, you know, it can just be digital delivery, it's even easier. Anyone else want a reading? I'll make my breakfast, and then I'm going to start doing love readings. I think I'll do them in here today with chicken. This, it messes with my mind, this. I really don't know. Time is really going fast today. Is it just me? That's 48 minutes. I'm losing half hours today. Time is flying. So there we go. Maybe it's just flowing. Maybe it's this grace thing. Maybe time is just rushing toward 3 p.m. when I can get my massage. I'm going to get a 2-hour massage. I'm doing it. You're welcome, Joanne. Thank you everyone for coming along and your likes and stuff. Tomorrow evening I will be releasing the love readings that I'm going to record today for each star sign, and starting that half price sale off on the love readings, the soulmate readings, twin flame readings, whatever they are, love readings. I think I want it to be more like love readings of what's going on at the moment, because sometimes we can, you know, do the whole twin flame, put it too far in the future, and often we need relationships now to learn things now, to, you know, to be on that step that we're on right now, to get the lessons that we're on right now in relationships. Some people don't learn how to be in relationships or how to have like develop relationship skills, because they just want the one instead of just having, they want Mr. Right instead of having Mr. Right now, you know. So I want these readings to be about Mr. Right now or Mrs. Right now. I'll put that into them. Thanks everybody. I will enjoy the massage. Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to it. My arms are hurting even. Bye everybody. Have a good day or night or whatever.